And welcome into the Oklahoman's video studio. I'm Dave Morris, joined by this gentleman, Ryan Schweikhart. He is a teacher down at Bodine Elementary School. Thank you for your time. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being a teacher. We appreciate that. He's here to discuss a cool idea called the Academic Alliance Institute. It's a charity that would pay teachers $20 an hour to tutor in their spare time. Tell us more.
Well, after the failure of 779, it was discovered through different reports that people wanted to help teachers, except they didn't want the legislation to interfere with that. And so the idea came that we needed a charity that was going to put money directly into the teachers' hands. And the way that we're going to do that is by the teachers supporting children after school. They are still under contract during school time. After that contract time, in their spare time, they will be tutoring students as much as they can. And the initial idea, depending on how much we get in donation, would be $20 an hour. Now, for $20 an hour and an estimated 19 hours a week, for 36 weeks in a year, would bring over $13,000 in additional income for teachers, which on top of their salaries, that would be a tremendous help for all teachers across the state.
Certainly. So that would be doing what they already do, teaching their kids,
Yes.
but it would be after the hours that they're already being paid for.
Correct, because they are on contract. We would have to do it after hours, so it's not conflicted with the contract that they're already signed up for. And then they use that time and they focus on what they love to do, and that's teaching. Because we have a lot of teachers that have to go and find a separate job that will supplement their income. And that takes a lot of focus off of education. But if they can go and help one student and they find out something that works with that student, they could end up bringing that back to the classroom. So this is just a win-win situation, I believe.
So let's talk about the money. Where are you going to find this money?
Well, we're counting on the people that are interested in seeing public education come back, and we're at the brink of despair right now. There's a lot of turmoil. Legislation can't make up their mind on how we're going to supplement teachers, and it's a hot topic. And we are counting on those businesses, the corporations, and individuals that are willing to put a little bit of their love and generosity into this charity, because this charity is built by teachers for teachers, and this is going to help our teachers, this is going to help our students, and it's not going to be just in the metro, it's not going to be in rural schools, it's going to be all over Oklahoma. We're going to reach out eventually.
Let's talk about response. What's been the response from your fellow teachers?
Well, needless to say, a lot of teachers are in support. I've had teachers as far as Pryor, Oklahoma, to Stillwater, to Tulsa, and Norman, and Ada. I've had teachers from all over that are interested in helping out, and they want to do what they love doing, that's teaching. But I was online and we were discussing just these troubles that teachers are having. Some are forced out of their homes, out of apartments, out of leases they can't afford because they can't even pay their bills on time because they're not making that income. And that shouldn't happen for any teacher. We are college educated professionals, and we would love to be, we're treated, for the most part, treated fair. However, we're not paid fair. And what we would love to see is that recognition come across, and if we can get that support from the people that know that they can help, then, please, we really need that support from all over Oklahoma.
What about parents? What's the feedback been from parents?
Parents love this idea as well, and this is the beauty for parents. The Academic Alliance Institute, the charity, will not charge parents in need of tutoring. Their child will not have to pay to have tutoring, like some for-profit tutoring we provide tutoring at no cost to those people that are struggling. And so that's a benefit for the families, benefits for the children, and benefits for the teachers. We build that community up.
All right, so people are hearing this and like, hey, this is a pretty good idea. After state question 779, perhaps they realize they want the extra pay to go towards teachers, but they're not sure how they can help out. How could they join in, perhaps through this?
Well, at this time, I have a website up. It's www.academicallianceinstitute.org, all one long URL. It's very long, and I'm new to this. And there's a link on there to a GoFundMe account that right now is, the goal is $200,000, so we can hit a large majority of the teachers, especially in the needy areas. The teachers that have made pledges will be the first ones to help out, and it will just continue to grow from there. So whatever we can do, the more money we get, it means the more teachers we can support.
Any start date in mind?
Well, I would like to have us started by academic year next year. So in August 2017, I would like to have a foundation, a working budget, and those teachers that are ready to rock and roll and just get started.
We're chatting with Ryan Schweikhart. He is a fourth grade teacher, I believe, at Bodine Elementary, which is on the south side of Oklahoma City. Tell me about
Southeast
Bodine.
corner. Bodine, I love the school. I've been teaching for a long time. I've been there for 7 years now, and it's come a long way. Bodine has its history of poor scores, just a rough area, but at the school, the parents that come in, once they're involved, once they know that they're welcome, they become an essential part of our school. And the teachers, the staff, the parents, the students, we're all a big family, and it's just crucial that we have all these people involved. And to go along with Academic Alliance Institute, if we can have the parents, the schools, the teachers, all these people that are just supporting education, that is, I want to make Oklahoma, we as a team, as a state, want our students to succeed. We want our teachers to feel successful as well. And so when our teachers can focus on making our students better, and our students feel that worth, they feel that love from the teacher, that one-on-one, they're embarrassed in the classroom to ask a question, they might get made fun of, but with that one-on-one help, that behavior that schools are witnessing, that negative behavior, that negative feeling will go away because these kids start developing a self-worth, they start developing that confidence, and that will glow in the school, so they will see not only benefits outside of school, they're going to benefit inside of school. It's going to help the schools, help the teachers, help the administration, and it's just all around, it's a win for everyone. And so we're asking for the people that can help to please help.
Takes a village. He's calling on the village. Bodine serves about
Exactly.
600 students, I believe. How did you get into teaching, and why do you teach?
That's a funny question. I had separated from the military, and I was actually going into electrical engineering. And when my nephew was born, from then I had a love of children, and then my daughter was born, and my son, and just what they have been able to teach me about patience and just being a good parent has bled over into my ability to teach children who struggle, who need someone. And when I met my wife, she is a pharmacist, and I asked her if she was going to be a pharmacist the rest of her life. She's like, yeah. And I said, okay, then I want to be a teacher. And I've never looked back.
Very good. He is Ryan Schweikhart at Bodine Elementary School, a teacher there. Proposed charity called Academic Alliance Institute that would pay fellow teachers $20 an hour to tutor in their spare time. That website, I believe, was academicallianceinstitute.org.
Correct.
All right, very good. You can also find more coverage. Our Tim Willard from the Oklahoman will have updated stories, ongoing stories, in the Oklahoman and online at newsok.com as well. Ryan, great to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Again, thanks for being a teacher. Thanks for sharing this story, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.